Good morning, everyone. I hope you are having a wonderful day so far. Hopefully it's more productive than my yesterday. Today's gonna be a different day. And it started out by me doing Now I'm gonna fix my bike again. There's probably a ghost that's messing with me. Like, this bike tire has blown out like 3 times in the last 2 months. I'll talk to you guys after I'm done. Oh my god, I understand now why my tire has been blowing out again and again and again. So right here in the wheel itself, there's a hole. So the rubber from the tube, when I inflate it, it's been like getting into that hole, you know? And then when you bike on the wheel, it's pinching the tube and making a hole in it. Let's fix that. All right, pipes the tire again, this time with some tape in the wheel to make sure it doesn't pinch up again. And look, I made a friend. Next step is I'm gonna pack together this tent. But what I wanted to talk to you about today is something that I'm going to call the Jellyfish Method. So about the Jellyfish Method, I've been explaining this to a couple of people, and I think the best way to figure out like when you want to use it is when you want to get something like access to an event where you have to apply for it, or you want to get a job or an internship or anything that you have to like apply for. That's when the Jellyfish Method could be useful. That took way longer than expected. Like, I thought it was gonna be like maybe half an hour, but I think it was like an hour or so. But this food is good. But yeah, so I want to talk a little bit more about the Jellyfish Method and like what it means. So, you know, if you're going over some like applications, if I would be like reading some applications like, oh yes, I'm gonna give you a typical cover letter. It's gonna look like this. Hello, my name is blank. I am blank years old and I am working/studying at blank. Please let me into your project. That's the typical cover letter. And so I learned this while reading the book Adulthood for Beginners by Andy Boyle, I think. I don't have my copy with me, I loaned it to a friend, but yeah, it's a really good book, I totally recommend it. And in one of the parts he talks about getting a job. And really, like, what you kind of want to do is you want to be different, because out of the 1,000 cover letters and applications that the person going over the applications is reading, all of them are going to be the same. But if you are the one that stands out, that's gonna give you such of an edge because the person is gonna be like, hey, that's pretty funny. Like, and the last time I used this method was when I was applying for a job a couple of weeks ago, and I started my cover letter by pressing caps lock and typing in jellyfish, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, and then in a new line I said, now that I have your attention, you know that this is no ordinary cover letter. This is the cover letter of Huldar, the 22-year-old student and said all the typical cover letter stuff afterwards, you know, but just because I started with something a little bit different, you know, it was kind of fun. And I got an email the same day where they offered me the job. But eventually I turned down that job offer because it wasn't for me. But I can give you another example of where you could use the Jellyfish Method. And it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to start the cover letter or whatever it is with jellyfish, you know, it could be whatever you want, just something different. And I also used this method to get into a summer school, which I had last week. It was like a week-long summer school from an organization called Youth Time International. I'll leave a link below. It's pretty cool. And they told me, like on the website, it said that you had to be a graduate student to be able to go. And I'm an undergraduate student. So I was like, man, but I really want to go, you know? Maybe if I make a video, because you had to make like an application video, and if I make a video that's cool enough, maybe they'll let me in. So I thought, what can I do like to be different? And I imagined that all of the applicants would make like a selfie video where you would say like, hi, my name is blank, I am blank years old, and I come from blank, you know? Can I please come to the summer school? That's kind of what I expected most of the videos to be like. So I made it a little bit different. And in my video I was talking about bettering myself. So while I was talking about that, I was doing sit-ups, you know, and stuff. Then on the first day of the event, one or two of the organizers came to me and they actually told me like, hey, aren't you the guy with the cool video? And I asked them, yeah, hey, thanks, like what did you think of it? And they told me, yeah, like this video is the only reason that you're here. And I'm like, wow, thanks, like I really appreciate it. So just by being a little bit different and a little bit more fun and putting like maybe a little bit more effort into it, I got my spot on the summer school. And that's like the Jellyfish Method in action. So I totally recommend you guys using the Jellyfish Method for like getting a job or whatever it is. Because it's just pretty cool, because like you give a smile to someone's face. Yeah. So yeah, today's day went a little bit slowly maybe, but it was a pretty alright day. I'm pretty tired still. Last weekend I had a day where I went to sleep at like 5 in the morning and I'm still recovering from that. But I'm gonna shoot some cool photos maybe of the sunset. Yeah. This cute cat. Oh, hello cutie. Hey. Aww. Goodbye, friend. Man, I really like meeting like cats outside. They're always so cool. Oh, but I wanted to show you guys my favorite view in Reykjavik, or like the capital area, you know. And it's that one right there. I don't know if you can see that. That right there. Right over there. That glacier is called Snæfellsjökull. And the view when the sun is setting and you can see like the silhouette of the glacier. Oh, I love that view. It's my favorite one. Oh, you're enjoying the view too. So I climbed up onto this thing. Maybe you guys will see it better here. There it is. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. That's the glacier. And then over there, that's like the peninsula. That one's called Snæfellsnes. And that building over there is called Perlan, or the Pearl. And then we have that mountain over there, which is called Esjan. And that's like a really popular hiking trail. Over there on that mountain, that one's called Akrafjall, and down at the bottom of that one we have a town that's called Akranes. And then over there we have a couple of mountains, and they're like 3 together, and together they're called Þríhnúkar. The one that's like on the far left, I think it's that one. It could either be that one or that one, and that one's called Skarðshyrna. And then the one to the right of that one, if it's that one, then it's this one, or if it's that one, it's that one. It's called Heiðarhorn. And then the third one is called Skessuhorn, and they're really cool. Yeah. So, good night.